What's up guys, Kevin Cage back with another cryptocurrency video. Hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. For the first time in well over a year at this point, XRP closed a weekly over 40 cents and now we pushed even to 56 cents on some exchanges, at least a wick to that point. We can see right here on coinmarketcap.com on the 7-day we are up almost 90%, and yes, we were up over 90%. Absolutely insane. I know everybody's celebrating. I will be doing other videos covering news, but for this one, this is just going to be an informal video, a feel-good video, because obviously it has been quite some time. We came from March where XRP was at 12 cents to 15 cents to 20 cents where you could buy 5 XRP for a single dollar. Then it went to 25 cents and now over 50 cents. You can't get even 2 for a dollar at this point. Now, of course, retracements are expected, guys. In this market, expect the unexpected, or as I like to joke around and say, unexpect the expected, because anything goes until utility truly scales. Now, speaking of utility, which is all good and great, we can see on bitso.com, which is an exchange that utilizes on-demand liquidity for Ripple and their partners, we can see that their volume has been increasing. Their 24-hour volume is right here. Very nice to see that between the US dollar and Mexican peso corridor. Remember back in February of this year, within the past few weeks, XRP transfers for actual utility between financial institutions accounted for about 54 million US dollars. And essentially, we're at about 10% of this entire corridor, meaning the actual pair between the US dollar and Mexican peso. Now, remittance payments are huge. You understand the market. This issue for even the correspondent banking network is measured in the trillions of dollars. So there's no such thing as an accurate price prediction, and there's no such thing as an accurate price limitation. We've never been here before. This is uncharted territory. Do not let anyone tell you where the price will stop. All right. And as we can see right here, guys, year to date of the chart for volume for, of course, XRP between the USD and Mexican peso corridor, consistent growth. And we haven't seen anything yet. Please understand the other corridors when we start going through and really growing at scale between, of course, the Thai baht, the yen, even liquid corridors like the US dollar euro pair. Now, of course, they're targeting the more illiquid corridors, and now we're more even in the UAE. We have a regional headquarters in Dubai, and in the previous videos we talked about what this could mean for the expansion of those partners, including with other Ripple net partners that are going throughout Africa, Latin America, and all throughout Asia. I think this is still going to be bigger than we ever imagined. And yes, I understand many of you guys that were, hating on XRP when we were at 15 cents, 20 cents. It's easy to do so. And I know for a lot of people, seeing is believing, but this is just a taste. Whatever volatility and price fluctuations come, understand we are going to be looking at the volume and growth and adoption of RippleNet alongside other things that are being built. We have Flare next week. Huge, predictions based off of all of that. We have, digital asset custody. We have more regulatory clarity on the way. We have Ripple looking to still IPO alongside other crypto behemoths next year. And hopefully it's not delayed. I think an IPO would be good for XRP, but to each their own. And I just believe that this is going to be bigger than any of us can imagine. The flywheel effect will be taking place as they crank up this volume, the frequency of trades, and eventually are able to send larger transaction sizes. What do you think that does to the demand of XRP? It's increased exponentially, and that is why I call it a multiplier effect, like David Schwartz of Ripple says. Now, we also have to consider the multiplier effect of the actual supply of us retail holders, and of course of exchanges that are holding millions and millions of XRP. All of this will have a multiplier effect. And I know there's going to be some Bitcoin maxis that go, oh, it won't matter because there's 100 billion XRP and there's only 21 million total Bitcoin. I don't think they understand that Bitcoin can be that store of wealth or that store of value. I wish you well. XRP is going to be solving the payments problem, and it is actually built to do so 1,000 times more scalable, 1,000 times faster, 1,000 times cheaper than Bitcoin. All right. So absolutely crazy, guys. Just, talking, go to coinmarketcap.com, go to CoinPaprika, look at all of this, go to TradingView.com. I like using Poloniex, of course, because you get a lot more data, even on the logarithmic, and just look at those days when we were sub 1 penny for XRP to see how far we've come. People act like XRP was just the worst performing asset. It was the best performing asset in 2017. And of course, years and years later, we were simply waiting. Now, I think we are still early in this game, to be honest. Yes, I want a moon now, but I think that it will be the best performing asset in the future. Will it be this year? Will it be next year? You tell me. I cannot rule it out though, that's for sure. All right. So talked about Bitso, talked about some, Google trends, typically Ripple, XRP. This was shared by DJ Peter Voss. Thank you as always. And right here, let's refresh this because I want to see what's up. So I took a little poll. I love doing this and interacting with everybody because I think it's just the great way to get immediate information for those of us that are in the XRP community. Right here, are you in the green for your total XRP investment? So assume we're over 50 cents now. For those of us that didn't just buy XRP at 70 cents and wait, those of us that, just dollar cost averaged every month, put in, some money that they can afford to invest, or, every week or every, couple weeks or every couple days, you're able to average down your total price. So it's good to see that about 92% are in the green. Hopefully people are in a better mood. Hopefully people are nicer, and hopefully they remember this feeling. All right. Right here in other news, and of course, this could be taken into account. So we have Bitso volume, we have XRP Ledger, new account activations, meaning people that are utilizing and opening a wallet. Of course, we know the reserve amount of XRP. It hit a 1-year high of over 4,000 per day. That is absolutely crazy. Of course, this could account for an additional multiplier effect, additional demand. And who knows if we really do get regulatory clarity for these actual. Well, of course we know banks and hedge funds can, dip their feet into crypto assets and, hold, but I really just want corporates to stockpile, of course, XRP. Now, yes, I know that's the moon boy scenario, but nonetheless, I believe in it. And I know you guys don't want price predictions. I know people get upset, but if you think this asset is going to stop at $10 or even $50, you're in for a big surprise. This is going to be bigger than we think. Let's keep going. So right here, guys, this is a perfect example of a Bitcoin hater, a Bitcoin maximalist. And yes, I wish every single asset well. I have nothing against anything. I'm not threatened by Bitcoin for XRP to succeed or vice versa. I think that XRP can make a killing even if Bitcoin makes a killing as well. I wish all these people well, and I celebrate when any asset goes up. But this gentleman is just a typical example, and he says right here, Bitcoin is down 10% since all-time high price. XRP is down 86% since all-time high. Yet the loudest people on earth are those XRP fans. And yes, because we are excited, because we know what is going on. It is not all dot connecting. Everyone will call you crazy until you are not. And there's always going to be a comment from somebody. There's always going to be negativity. And as an investor, I don't care about buying an $18,000 or, crypto or per unit. I only care about percentage return. And for me, this is essentially a tweet that is bashing XRP, but if I'm logical, I would say this is promoting XRP. So to each their own, guys. You cannot win. There's going to be haters no matter where you are. I've had death threats on this YouTube channel when XRP was low. Like absolutely crazy ones. I know I shared one probably maybe 2019 of fall. I shared a death threat on Twitter, and it was just a screenshot. You guys would not believe it. It is, it's not all good and great being an XRP YouTuber because you are blamed for everything. It is an asset that I cannot control one bit, and yet you're still blamed. All right, it's so silly. All right, right here now, remember that FUD campaign that we went through, I don't know if it was a month ago or what, but essentially Anders is talking about it, and that one guy that was saying he sold all his XRP when XRP was lower, and just said that, he lost all faith, everyone, the Ripple, the company's lying, blah, 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 because XRP is simply just going to act as gas, is a gas token. As we know, just like a lot of, certain ERC20 tokens function. That is so silly. And now FUD is FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There are manipulative campaigns that go on to try to get you guys to sell your XRP. What I do, I have my long-term holdings. I never sell my XRP. I never sell a variety of assets that I really like. And then what I do is I have cash on the sidelines. So whenever dips come, you can dollar cost average, you can wait for a good bottom or a big pullback, whatever you want. That way you are not freaking out every single time. Now I know, in the March crash, emotionally, it was very difficult. Everybody, their emotions were at all-time lows, just as the crypto assets were at all-time lows. But we have to understand that all of this is temporary. Eventually, in this market, there will be higher highs and it will go up like stairs. So just keep on the faith, no matter what you see. Stay strong, do not give up. And if it dips, it's an opportunity. If it goes up, awesome. But the thing is, this is like a casino. And you have to be aware of it because it affects me too as an investor. When XRP goes up, you have this bittersweet feeling because you love watching your portfolio potentially multiply, but you can never get enough. You always wish, once you have, 1,000 XRP, you want 50,000, then you want 100,000, then you want 500,000 XRP, etc. And it's just a never-ending chase. Eventually, we have to just be happy that we are even part of this transfer of wealth to begin with. Do not compare your holdings to anybody else, because at the end of the day, we're all in different scenarios. You will never be them and they will never be you. So please just pat yourselves on the back. If you even hold 1 XRP, just be happy that you have this opportunity in your life and that it was brought to you, because I believe we are just in the beginning. I know it's a marathon, and I still think that we are on, mile 4. We have not seen anything yet. Yes, it's good to celebrate, be excited. This is just a taste of what is to come. But please, I encourage all of you, do not let this get to your head. Do not get cocky, because life will humble you every single time. And I talk about this from experience, all right? Right here, just wanted to share this. So this is, again, shared by Panos Mech. You can follow him right here on Twitter. Great XRP researcher. And as we can see right here, just sharing the Ripple Impact website. Now, of course, this is a whole new initiative that they're working on. Very exciting. And I just want to read a few slides because it's really cool to see. So the digital asset XRP is a truly global currency, ideally suited to enable today's growing digital economy. We have, digital consumption on the rise across the board. We know that payments and real-time payment solutions are, being pushed more than ever. This pandemic essentially was the perfect reason or excuse that pointed towards how inefficient the banking system was. We already have internet that's highly efficient. It's now time for payments to catch up. Faster, cheaper, green money as well, the green initiative with all these sustainable development goals. You guys have to pay attention to the powers that be and who are, controlling and manipulating this world. And you can really see the trends that are up and coming. And I know, 99% of you do. I'm just saying for anybody that just clicked this video for the first time. Also, be sure to like and subscribe, guys. Appreciate it. So right here, as an optimal medium of exchange, XRP and the XRP ledger on which it operates to help move money around the world faster, cheaper, and more sustainably than any other currency available today. Remember that blockchain trilemma that, Ethereum maximalists and Bitcoin maximalists on proof of work act like that is the Bible. No, we can break these little trilemmas with technology. Groundbreaking technology happens every single year, every single decade, and eventually it creates new levels of what is possible. It was designed this way, and it's proving its impact in global payments and beyond. Now, something also interesting that just comes to mind is when all this volume is going up, XRP is going up in price, what happens is there are arbitrage opportunities. And what we have to understand is, in the past, maybe it was 4 months ago, 6 months ago, time flies. And I remember that they said more Bitcoin, altcoin, Ethereum traders were utilizing XRP to arbitrage. Why? Because instead of waiting 7 minutes or 2 hours for a Bitcoin to transfer between exchanges, they're just using XRP. Because once the exchange might take a while to approve it, and that's why it takes so long sometimes, because they're, another force that has to manually approve it. When XRP sends, it's 3 to 5 seconds. It settles over the ledger with finality. So that is another point. And some people are, when they're going to other exchanges, say they wanted to buy EWT Energy Web Token. If they wanted to buy it, they don't want to send Bitcoin to an exchange during a bull run because it could take hours. And I know people that it's taken 2 days to send a Bitcoin transaction. XRP, 3 to 5 seconds every single time without fail. All right. We have validators growing. It is becoming more decentralized. People complain that it's centralized. Please, that's how the internet started. The internet started only owned by a few universities and governments, and then it expanded with a top-down approach. This is going to be happening. Now, history might not always repeat, but it will rhyme, and I know you guys see it. All right, so you guys can go to xrpl.org and read more about it. You can read more about Impact as well. And also, this is just coming to mind. When I was showing Bitso in the beginning, we're talking about volume. You can also go to that XRP site and look at the XRP ledger volume. You can look at the payments, but remember, keep an eye on the important numbers. Do not be fooled. There is still tons of wash trading. Tether volume is still high. Just understand that this is a game of manipulation, all right? Do not rule anything out. Keep an open mind. That is the best way to be prepared for this market. All right, so right here, for more than 272 million migrant workers right here worldwide, sending and receiving money across borders is expensive, unreliable, and complex. You guys are not just investing into a speculative asset. The utility will be growing. Speculation plus utility will explode this asset class. This is solving a real problem. Now, People say, oh, crypto's so silly. I'd much rather invest in something with, fundamentals like a share of a company. Yes, you can't argue that, but if you really understand and open your mind, all value, all money, what we know of as money today is merely a social construct. When you understand that, you can actually look at a share of a company, a stock, to be rather silly as well. So there's always a lens, there's an opposite view to everything. So just as some people think XRP is simply just internet money, other people see it as actually solving a global multi-trillion-dollar problem before anyone else, and they have a war chest at their disposal to do this. And they are, keep in mind, this company is worth $10 billion. They are not stopping. Some of the original investors back in the day, Google Ventures, we have Peter Thiel, who was the founder of PayPal. Now he's just one of the most wealthy, and he was also one of the biggest investors in Facebook. So I think you guys get it. He was one of the most, and to this day, one of the wealthiest venture capitalists out there. I don't know what to tell you. I fight FUD. I see negativity every single day. I stay positive. I am here when XRP price is down, when XRP price is up. I'm not going anywhere because I think that I'm doing something important. And if it helps one person get excited and change their life in the future, it's all worth it. So I'm not taking credit for anything. I am so thankful for all of you guys in this market because you keep me going. And I'm not stopping. I'm excited. I'm impatient, and I want to get this show on the road. And still, the biggest point I can say is stay humble, expect the unexpected, and any price swings of volatility are completely temporary. Keep that in mind and stay strong. All right. So you can go again to xrp.org or xrpl.org/impact.html to read more about this. Just another initiative, just like RippleX, which is exciting and we'll talk about in the next video. And last but not least, I want to finish up with this as well. So we have Matthew here from Ripple and just saying Flare Network, which is going to be huge in my opinion. I think it's going to be very, very revolutionary. We've seen even some quotes from Brad Garlinghouse talking on this as well. Flare Networks might just be the key to seeing a proliferation of issued currencies, especially trustless issued currencies, and combined with pathfinding features of the XRP ledger. Guys, please understand the XRP ledger is so far superior to many other distributed consensus networks. Please, I don't think people understand. Yes, you have a native DEX. You have so many other abilities, payment channels, etc. They think it's just Bitcoin 2.0. No, it's Bitcoin 2000. Truly, they're not even in the same league. You cannot even put them together. I love Bitcoin. I love what it offers. I'm currently on another exchange, and I actually have to use Bitcoin to send. And let me tell you, I've been waiting hours for my transaction to get here. If they had XRP, I would be able to utilize it. Just crazy, crazy stuff, guys. So just wanted to share that. And then last but not least, if you are a newcomer in this market, keep in mind, secure your crypto wallets. You can enjoy 40% off of larger Ledger hardware wallets, guys, to secure and manage your crypto. This would be the perfect gift as holidays are coming up. You can use the code. Links are in the video description. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.